Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Mayur Uniquoters Limited Q2 FY26 earnings conference call hosted by Monarch Networth Capital Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in listen-only mode and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on a touch-tone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Rahul Dani from Monarch Networth Capital Limited. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Khan. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Monarch Networth Capital, it's our pleasure to host the senior management of Mayur Uniquoters. We have with us Mr. Suresh Kumar Podar, Chairman and Managing Director of the company, and we have Mr. Vinod Kumar Sharma, CFO of the company. We will start the call with opening remarks from the CFO and then move to Q&A. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Rahul. Good afternoon, dear investors and analysts. It is a great pleasure to address you as we reflect on the past years and look forward to the future of the company. Your support and trust in Mayur Uniquoters have been instrumental in our success, and we are honored to share with you the performance of Mayur. Thanks for giving your precious time to join Mayur Uniquoters Limited Q2 FY26 conference call. Mayur Uniquoters Limited, being a market leader in the synthetic leather industry and an organized player, has been able to leverage the emerging opportunities and delivered exemplary performance in past years, both in national as well as international business markets. Now, I would like to start with financial highlights for Q2 FY26 under review, and we will also reply to your queries after our review of the financial results for the quarter. The company has achieved the revenue from operation on a standalone basis is rupees 237.76 crores, PBT 64.63 crores, and PAT rupees 48.10 crores. In the quarter, standalone revenue increased by 15% and PBT and PAT both increased by 17% on quarter-on-quarter basis. The revenue from operation on consolidated basis is 240.31 crores, PBT 55.61 crores, and PAT 40.84 crores. In the quarter, the consolidated revenue increased by 8% and PBT increased by 1%. Further, our endeavor is to make the company a preferred supplier for the leading OEMs, especially in overseas markets, US and European regions. And in addition of this, we have already received some good export orders from USA and for OEM supplies, which is resulting in a good contribution in our top line as well as bottom line. And this increased momentum is expected to continue in the next 2-3 years. While pursuing our business interest, Mayur Uniquoters has also been endeavoring to fulfill our responsibilities to our society. Under the corporate social responsibilities programs, we have contributed towards the regular plantations, and 45,000 plants we have already planted and completed, and have a plan to do it at a larger scale in coming years. The company has also adopted many happy schools for education of children. The company has worked on education for all underprivileged children, various healthcare initiatives, especially child skill development, water for all, sanitation at a school area, distribution of books, bags, clothes, etc., and most importantly, family planning and family welfare schemes in nearby villages. The state government has also recognized these initiatives on various platforms. I am thankful to all the investors for their valuable time, to those who became the part of this earning call. With this positive note, I would like to conclude and request you all to open the form for question and answer. Since we have limited time of 40 minutes for all, therefore please avoid repeated questions. Over to Rahul.
Thank you. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask question may press star and 1 on the touch-tone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Participants may press star and 1 to ask the question. The first question is from the line of Avinash Chandra from Smiths. Please go ahead.
Congratulations, sir, on a strong set of standalone performance. So my first question is related to a standalone console PAT. So, sir, the PAT at a standalone looks pretty high as compared to console PAT. And we understand the reason because it happened before as well because of the inventory creation and all. But can you, sir, explain why this is such a huge difference? Are we not able to give the delivery to the client or any other issue we are facing, or it is just a normal business operation?
In current scenario where the demand is increasing for the automotive supplies in US, especially in US, where they provide us the 3 months or 4 months the requirement in advance. So we dispatch the material from India to US, and that's why in the quarter we have dispatched the material, which resulted into increase in our bottom line and top line, both in standalone. But the material is some of the material is still in transit, and some of already reached to the destination, which is still in warehouse. So till the material is in warehouse, the actual realization will not reflect in consolidated results. When that material will be ultimately sold from the warehouse, then it will reflect in our consolidated results. That's why the material, the impact of this gap in consolidated and standalone bottom line is because of inventory increased in warehouse.
So, sir, this will get shifted to in subsequent quarter in console. So,
yes,
in some quarter
the result will be reflected in next quarter, but it is a continuous business process. It will be continued in next coming quarters. Sometimes the dispatch from the India is higher than the actual sale from the overseas, or sometimes the actual sale from overseas or subsidiary companies is higher than the actual dispatch from India. At that time, when it is higher in overseas companies, then our consolidated top line and bottom line will be more than the standalone.
Okay, sir. And sir, in your opening remark, you talked about more orders on the export side. So could you give us some details how it will change our run rate in subsequent quarter or in coming years in terms of volume or value, whatever you want to give?
In coming quarters, as per their requirement, we will dispatch and plan a dispatch from the warehouse. And for if their requirement comes to us for more quantity, then definitely if it is not available in warehouse, then we will plan to dispatch from India. So that will be adjusted in coming quarters.
Okay. And sir, order increase, the run rate, what we have today in quarter two, this will be maintained, or this sales run rate on export side will increase in coming quarters?
Yes. As you see, in last quarter, June quarter, it was 38 to 40%. Now it is 42%. So it will be keeping increased.
Okay. And sir, any update on the PU side of the business?
PO also increasing gradually. In last quarter, we have increased around. Let me tell you. We have increased volume around 12.5% and value 14%.
So absolute figure would be around 7-8 crore in this quarter or
Yes. Total volume we have touched 7.80 crores.
Okay. And sir, last question on the margin side.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Avinash. I just request you to rejoin the queue.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to mention that, participants are requested to restrict the 2 questions per participant. Do you have follow-up question? We request you to rejoin the queue. The next question is from the line of Vaidik from Monarch Network Capital Limited. Please go ahead.
Congratulations, sir, on good numbers. Sir, my first question is related to the gross margin. as we can see that the PVC prices have started to correct, but our gross margins are not getting improved on a YOY basis. So any reason behind that? What has impacted our gross margins despite the PVC prices declining?
Gross margin also increasing. If you see, in this quarter, our gross margin has increased 2%, and if we compare, then in last quarter to this quarter, our gross margin has increased around 4-5% gross margin.
So I'm talking about on a console basis, the gross margin have contracted by 238 bips in the current quarter on a YOY basis.
Consolidated basis also increased 2% on YY basis. And 2% because we are keeping some provisions for old inventories also. Therefore, it is not getting full reflection. But yes, it is increasing. Gross margin also increasing in on consolidated basis. But because of that provisions for old inventories, this impact is coming.
So it is because of the provisions which we've taken, the gross margins have been impacted?
Yes, because ultimately provision will affect the inventory value, na?
Okay, got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Dharwal Shah from Greek Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello. Yes, sir. So my question is, how much of the tariff burden you had to share in this quarter?
Tariff burden. So far,
Yes.
we have not impacted with this tariff because we are supplying through Mexico. Our warehouse and the customers who are taking material from us, all are located in Mexico, US border. They are taking the material in Mexico and making the seat covers and supplying to their customers in US. So this tariff is not impacting us so far.
Okay. And sir, what is the reason for difference in EBITDA margin between standalone and console?
I already told you, because of this inventory, which the material which we are dispatching from India to the US companies, that material initially goes to the warehouse. So till that time, it is the material in transit or warehouse, actual reflection will not come in console basis. It will reflect in standalone, but console basis, then it will be actually realized on actual sales to the customers from the warehouse. So this is continuous process in stock transfer to foreign companies.
Okay. But isn't there any way out for this? Because the difference in margins is very large. So is this the only way of accounting it or?
Simple accounting. Suppose I am dispatching the material of 1 lakh meter from India, and it is going to the warehouse of the US, and the actual dispatch from warehouse to customer in US, if it is lesser than the 1 lakh meter, which has dispatched from India, then console will be result will be down. And if the actual sale is higher than the material dispatched from India, then console result will be higher than the standalone. This is the simple theory or simple formula of the console and standalone results difference.
Okay. And sir, what is our current capacity utilization?
75. Current capacity is 75, more than 70.
75%, approximately 75 to 77%.
75% plus, okay?
75% plus. Okay, thank you. I'll get back in the queue.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Arnav Sakhuja from Ambit Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, thank you for taking my question. So could you please give the breakup between export and domestic sales, both for OEM and others?
I request you all to note down, because this question will coming to us frequently. So you all please note down the breakup. Export general 29 crores. export OEM 71 crores. Total exports is 100 crores. Auto OEM domestic 49 crores, replacement 36 crore, footwear 43 crores, furnishing 8 crore, and remaining is others, which comes to 138, and total is 238 crores. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
thanks for that. And just wanted to ask one question about the guidance. So are we sticking to our earlier mentioned guidance of around 12 to 15% revenue growth and 15 to 20% profit growth for FY26?
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. Are we sticking? We are sticking to our earlier guidance, I think. So, more or less, things will be around that figure only.
Okay. Thank you for answering my question.
15%.
The next question is from the line of Jaimin from AR Deco Asset Management. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Thanks for taking my question. In the earlier call, you also mentioned, ongoing discussion with the Ford in South Africa, and also you were doing pilot trials with international brands like H&M and Adidas. So has there any further progress on a tie-up or a trial conversion with the client or any other global brands for the domestic or the South Africa region?
I think so. Maybe there's some mistake. Ford, we were talking about the American market, not the South Africa market. So maybe there was some misunderstanding in the past. I don't know. So obviously, there is a lot of improvement in that direction. Regarding the two brands for India, like for sports shoe that you mentioned, and H&M, still talks are going on, samples are submitted, but no agreement has come to in effect till now.
Okay. And can you just give us the volume and volume number for the quarter?
We can tell you the total numbers, not a split.
Yeah, total number.
8 million meters for the quarter.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Siddharth Kumar from iThought PMS. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. I just want to know, I missed some of the numbers that you gave. Auto domestic was 48 crores, right? And after that, you said
replacement
35 crores.
So auto replacement 36 crore.
Okay. Replacement is 36 crores.
Yes.
And then?
Footwear.
Footwear is how much?
43.
43 crores. That's all.
Yeah.
No, then furnishing.
And then furnishing is also there. If you have noted down, if not, then you can note down again. Furnishing is 8 crore.
8 crores. Okay. So how is the export auto market in terms of how is the sentiment? And do you think you can achieve the earlier guidance that you gave?
So the export automotive market is growing because of additional business, and we expect that the business will grow in this year also and in the coming 2 years also.
Okay. Any new deals or any new models which are coming online in the next, let's say, 1 or 2 years?
See, the business is increasing. New models.
Yes. So yes, obviously the new models also has been added, and as we have told before also, some business with Ford is also increasing.
Sorry?
With the current customers, new models has also been added, and with Ford also new business has also been added.
Okay. So I just want a clarification. So currently you are supplying for Benz and the BMWs?
So
a small part of it.
So Benz and BMW is in the South Africa market.
Okay.
Our major export is to the US market with Stellantis Group and Ford, and the business is increasing with mostly with Stellantis and Ford, and some portion with Daimler also.
Okay, understood. So, just want to know, what will it take for, let's say, Mercedes and BMW to give you guys approval for their US operations?
So they are currently not looking, and maybe putting up a plant over there might help us in getting business over there, but there's a lot of confusion in the market right now. So that decision is on hold right now. They are sending us RFP the market also, but like strategically they would like us to invest over there.
Understand. Thanks.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Nikhil from Simple. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, and congrats on good set of numbers. My question was on the new capacity which we were talking of putting in South India. On an earlier call, it was in Mexico. So can you give some more clarity on what is the need for the capacity in India? Between India and Mexico, where would you prefer capacity?
Like, we are already running with 75% capacity, and we are expecting a top line growth also. So definitely capacity will be required. South India is strategically, because we have a lot of footwear customers over there, there are a lot of automotive customers over there. So it will be an added advantage if we have a capacity over here. Mexico, because as I told earlier, a lot of our customers want us to be there, but the business case scenario is like on hold for the time being because of strategic reasons.
Okay. And the South India capacity, like any plans we have for that, like in terms of land acquisition and by when we want to...
Can you be louder?
Your voice is not clear.
I was trying to ask is that when are the plans for South India capacity final? Like when are we starting the groundbreaking and when do we expect commercialization? Any plans we've made for that?
We have not taken a definitive plan, but we can say very soon. I cannot give you a number कि कल चालू कर देंगे. We are discussing about it. वो तो बाहर मेक्सिको के लिए, साउथ इंडिया के लिए बात कर रहे हैं. साउथ इंडिया के लिए we will take a decision soon. We have not decided on the time exactly right now.
Okay, it's still on the drawing board then.
Yes.
Okay, and how large will this capacity be whenever we plan to launch? Like how many units kind of? Similar to what we have in Jaipur or like the smaller scale?
No, not in Jaipur. So like our first aim would be to put somewhere outside Jaipur and most probably in South India. And for Mexico, we told you because of strategic reason we have put the plan on hold for the time being. But definitely, that will not stop us from getting business from our current customers. And the capacity obviously will increase if we put in South India also.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Manoj Dua from Geometric. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you tell me, just give me little color on every division, what is the outlook and present situation of the divisions we are, like export, domestic, leather, footwear, and furnishing? Just small outlook.
So, as we have said before, like our export business will grow much faster than the domestic business. So overall business plan, the domestic business should grow between 8 to 10%. The export business will grow 15% or somewhere more than that.
Footwear, not domestic, including domestic auto, footwear is all into it.
Yes. Domestic is like, it's a number of the total volume of domestic business basically, yes.
Okay. I couldn't get the PU sale number and what loss we made this quarter. And earlier we were mentioning about some, we are trying to increase the production by talking to Zara, etc. Any big breakthrough we expect or something where we are, I know we are trying for that. Can you give some color on PU forward?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, management line has been dropped. Please stay connected till we
Okay.
connect to the management line. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have connected with the management line. Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yeah,
Can I repeat my question again?
Yes,
Or
yeah, you
listen
can.
to your question.
Yeah.
So my question was regarding how much is the sale of PU and what loss we incurred, and what is the strategy going forward for the PU? Earlier we were talking about talking to big customer like Zara. Thank you.
Our volume from PU plant is for the quarter 3,14,000 and value is 7.8 crores, which is increased by 21% in quantity and 32% in value over the last quarter.
Okay, and what's the loss incurred for that?
Last quarter it was 5.8. Loss, actual there's no cash loss, but the loss is because of depreciation.
Okay. And any strategy going forward? Earlier we were talking to Zara's and other we were trying to trying for all this kind of thing.
Talking to many customers, but we're still waiting for the deal to get materialized.
Deal material, okay. Furnishing any color of strategy. Earlier we were very bullish that we had a map that we want to open that kind of retail store and we see a lot of opportunity. I'm not going to do numbers what is present today. What is the strategy? Just what we are thinking about furnishing.
Obviously, we have increased the number of dealers. We have increased the market penetration with all the retailers in India, and the sale is also increasing every quarter.
Okay. Earlier, Mr. Podar earlier to answer everything. I hope he's well and wish good and well.
No, he is absolutely well. He's sitting right next to me. He can say hello. It's just that his voice is a little.
Yeah.
आवाज नहीं आ रही तो इसलिए he told me to talk on his behalf.
No. We all shareholder wish him very well.
So he's very much sitting next to us only. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Participants are requested to restrict the questions to one question per participant. Do you have follow-up question? We request you to rejoin the queue. The next question is from the line of Anil Jain from Wealth Grow Securities. Please go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity, sir, and congratulations for a very good set of numbers. Sir, my question was regarding all the FTAs which our country is signing with are on the verge of signing, so what would be the benefit for us if if on the EFTA front and the EU front and also on the US front, if they are signed and if we get 25% of tariff, so what do you think in the future, in the next 3-4 years, what can be the benefit of all the FTAs?
So, we can say specifically to USA right now, so obviously, the tariff is 50%, but most of our material is being shipped to Mexico. So there is no impact as such, but definitely a reduction of 25%. जो हमारा थोड़ा जनरल एक्सपोर्ट का मार्केट थोड़ा म्यूटेड लग रहा था, that will show a better result in the coming 4 years. Because we have made very strong headwinds with a lot of other customers, especially in the marine sector.
So at 25% we'll get the benefit?
माने अगर 50 से 25 हो जाएगा तो definitely, because you are at par with other countries in the world also, no?
So that's what I'm asking, sir. So at 25% we'll be benefited, right?
Yes, definitely.
And anything below 25 is very good.
Obviously.
Okay, sir. And my one, not a question, but just wanted to ask, sir, that is there any succession planning in the company?
जिस दिन होगा आपको अनाउंस कर देंगे. आप लोगों को जितना चिंता है उतना चिंता हम लोगों को भी है.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Keshav Gar from Counter Cyclic PMS. Please go ahead.
सर, आई एम नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि क्या कारण है कि हमारा पीयू डिवीजन रैंप अप हम नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. सर, एक जो गैस इंडस्ट्रीज हमसे कई छोटी कंपनी हैं, दे आर मेकिंग पीयू, दे आर मेकिंग प्रॉफिट ऑल्सो इन द सेम डिवीजन ऑफ single digit margin. Sir, so I am not able to understand why we are unable to ramp up the production. And sir, इतने समय में अब अगर नहीं हो पाया तो can we repurpose that plant to make PVC synthetic leather? And sir, when we already have roughly 1/3 spare capacity, then why do we need to put a new plant in South India? और उसका भी वापस वैसा ही होगा जो PU plant के साथ हो रहा है, रैंप अप ही नहीं होगा, फिर बोलेंगे कि भाई कैश लॉस नहीं हो रहा इसमें. तो सर, व्हाट इज द बेसिक प्लान? एंड सर, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड कि कैसे हमारी 20% बॉटम लाइन ग्रोथ होने वाली है, क्योंकि अभी तो हमारा हाफ ईयर इज गॉन एंड आवर एबिटा इज फ्लैट फॉर द हाफ ईयर. So in the second half, how much EBITDA are you expecting to do that we will the profitability will grow by 20% Y and Y? Thank you.
One minute. You are asking about PU. Now, as you know, the most of the PU material is coming from China. And there is huge under-invoicing. They have put a, क्या बोलते हैं वो लगाया था ना, लगवाया था ना,
हाँ,
एंटी डंपिंग ड्यूटी लगवाई हमने. अब उसमें एंटी डंपिंग में क्या होता है कि आप अंडर इनवाइस नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन आप क्वांटिटी कम ज्यादा कर सकते हो, वो यहाँ करना शुरू करते हैं. अभी बात यह है कि जो भी मटेरियल चाइना से आता है उसमें आज के दिन 30 से 40% का डिफरेंस है. 10-12% तक के डिफरेंस में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. दूसरी बात कि अभी हमने 3 साल पहले ही चालू किया, धीरे धीरे हम मार्केट में भी सेटअप हो रहे हैं. एंड पीपल हैव स्टार्टेड अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट इट विल टेक सम टाइम, बट फॉर योर इंफॉर्मेशन वी हैव नो कैश लॉस इन पीयू बिकॉज यू नो इट इज अ सब्सिडरी ऑफ मयूर यूनिकोटर.
ऐसा है, आप जैश का भी जो बात कर रहे हैं ना, जैश का पीयू और पीवीसी एक ही यूनिट के अंदर है. सेकेंडली जो आप वहां पर बात कर रहे हैं कि वहां पर पीवीसी लाइन क्यों नहीं लगा सकते हैं, इट्स अ वेरी वैलिड क्वेश्चन. द ओनली रीजन वी आर abstaining from putting a PVC line over there if we need further capacity, there are certain big customers who don't want PU and PVC line in the same premises. तो इसलिए उस डिसीजन को होल्ड करके रखा हुआ है. ऐसा नहीं कि कंसिडर नहीं कर रहे हैं कि एकदम माइंड क्लोज करके रखा हुआ है. वी आर इवेल्युएटिंग, अगर जरूरत पड़ा, अगर ऐसा लगा कि कोई लगाने का वहां पर जरूरत है एंड इट विल बी बेनिफिशियल फॉर द कंपनी, तो जरूर करेंगे, बट अभी वो डिसीजन नहीं लिया है हमने.
सर, और जो हमारा तो EBITDA 6 महीने में फ्लैट है.
Hello, I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Keshav. I just request you to rejoin the queue, please. Thank you. The next question is from the line of Durvesh Sangvi from Prospero Tree Asset Management. Please go ahead. Yes, Mr. Durvesh, go with the question, please.
Yeah, I will ask the same question of the previous participant. If we are expecting our profit for full year to increase by 20% YOY, but our first half is equal, So are we expected to cover up the entire profit in the second half itself? Or if you can give some proper clarity rather than a very loose 15-20% number से के बदले थोड़ा rational अगर दे पाएं इसके बारे में.
I tell you, if you see, our standalone EBITDA is definitely shown the increase, but there is a flat EBITDA is in console results. And I already told you that because this is because of inventory lying in the warehouse. And second, the provisions which we have considered for the old inventory in US warehouse. So that will not come in second part of this year. So definitely we are expecting a good increase in EBITDA for the year.
Okay, sir. And sir, second question is in terms of revenue, like revenue target for overall exports market. If I can break it, can we say that the exports which were last year 350 crore, approximately 344 crores, do we expect this year it will cross 500 crores? Total exports including...
No. Our export is not 300 or something, and this year we have never told you that figure. For if you see, last year in June or something, around 250 crores was the export, 250 and 300 crores nearly, including general exports. Including general.
That is last full year.
Full year. Yes.
Okay. So that was 300. Can we cross 450 or?
No. It will be around 350 to 400 crores.
Okay.
Quarter. April to July, 100 crores. 100
to September.
April to September.
The next question is from the line of Viraj from Simply. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for the opportunity. What is the export volume growth in the quarter and H1?
हाँ तो 300 तो हो ही गया ना. तो अरे लास्ट कितना हो जाएगा और आगे इंक्रीज नेक्स्ट क्वार्टर के लिए. हाँ सेकंड आप बुला के कितना हो जाएगा.
Hello?
Yeah.
What is the export volume growth in the quarter in H1?
H1 it was...
Quarter and H1 both.
Just a little. I tell you. Export. Quarter to quarter, it is 25% in value and 15% quantity in quarter 2 over quarter 1.
No, quarter 2 over quarter 2 of last year?
Sorry?
Volume growth?
Quarter 2
year-on-year in Q2. Year-on-year, what is the volume growth?
Volume growth 14%.
For the year-on-year, right? In Q2?
No. It's a year Y-on-Y. Q-on-Q. On Y-on-Y is 12.5%.
Okay. Second question is the provision which you have taken in inventory. How much is the amount of that in Q2?
It is around 10.
Sorry?
Yeah, around 11 CR.
11 CR provision we have taken in the inventory. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. And sir, last question. The South plant which we are looking, how many units are we planning? Will it be almost same as the Jaipur plant? So I think we have around 7 to 8 units.
No. As already told by our ED sir, Mr. Arun Bagaria, that Mexico or US plant is on hold because of uncertainty in that region. And we have plan, but on drawing for the South India. But wherever we will be putting the plant, it will be one line basis, and capacity will be adding around 4 to 5 lakhs per month, or 5 to 6 million year.
Okay. Last question on the cash what are our plans for the surplus cash? Because I think we are above 450 crores in net cash balance sheet on the balance sheet. So what do we have plans for the use of this?
That will be, we are keeping for the CapEx, new CapEx or any new projects. And then...
So, but even after this CapEx, which you're talking about, the cash level will only increase. So Arun sir or Mr. Podar sir can probably give some color. How do we plan to use this cash?
Actually, क्या हो गया भाई, मेक्सिको का जो कैपेक्स है ना, that's a huge number है ना, and as we have told you, we were almost in the process of finalizing that capex, but seeing the situation, we kept the decision on hold. तो देख रहे हैं अगर अभी नेक्स्ट मार्च तक देखते हैं कैसा रहता है, उसके बेसिस पे we'll take a final call कि whether we actually want to go over there or we want to keep that decision pending only. And then we will take a call on what we want to do with the extra surplus of...
No, listen. We will put one line. Now it is question whether we put in Mexico or in South. So because of US problem, we have postponed the Mexico plant until unless the situation is okay. But definitely we will put one more line here in coming few months in India. Because we have to increase our capacity. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Because
ऐसा है, because the requirement will increase, तो हमको decision लेना ही पड़ेगा. जो मैंने हमको कैपेसिटी तो बढ़ाना पड़ेगा ही हमको, एंड ना बस इसीलिए वी आर जस्ट वेटिंग कि कहाँ पर लगाना, फाइनल डिसीजन ले ले उसके ऊपर.
Okay. Last question. See, in exports, we talked about...
Mr. Viraj, I just request...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Siddharth Kumar from iThought PMS. Please go ahead.
Thanks for the opportunity. So what I wanted to know was, you said, do you guys have any idea about who is
Sorry, your question. Can you be clearer?
We are not able to hear your voice clearly. Can you please repeat your question?
Yeah, what to know what, do you guys have any idea of who is the biggest PV CO2 supplier to Mercedes and BMW? Who's your biggest competitor?
European suppliers. So one company is Beneke Calico. Then second company is...
Can you just spell it out? Beneke?
Beneke, B-E-N-E-K-E.
It's a German supplier.
It's a German company.
But name of the company is?
It's a part of Continental Group. You can go to internet, type Beneke Calico.
Okay. They are your biggest competitor.
Yeah, one of the big competitors.
Okay. So what would be the PU utilization right now?
Between 23 to 25%.
Okay. How are you planning to ramp it up?
We are talking to customers. We are talking to customers, waiting for the orders and waiting for the good news.
Okay, understand. Like one of the earlier participants asked that, is it possible to, let's say, convert...
At a PVC line, it's possible to put a PVC line over there. Some brands, because of social audit, do not want the PVC line and the PU line in the same premises. But if we want to serve the local market and that business will grow, obviously it's something that we can consider in the future, not at the moment right now.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as that was the last question for the day, I will now hand the conference over to the management for the closing comments. Over to you, sir.
Sir, closing comment last. Is there any last question or closing comments? Closing.
It's a closing comment, sir.
Closing comments. Closing.
Thank you all investors for your time given for us for the investor conference call for Q2. And we will say at last, you rest assured, we are trying our best to get the better and better results in coming quarters. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of Monarch Networth Capital Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines. Thank you.